Hello and welcome everyone. We are back in Strange Town. So today, like I just said, we are back in Strange Town. We are playing the Smith family, and then we will be moving on to the Grunts, which is kind of why I did the title. At least I think we're going to get to the Grunts. Depends on how long the Smiths take, but I'm like 98% sure that we're going to get on to the Grunts. So as you can see, Jenny is pregnant. I believe we looked and saw it was only one though, which is good because that means I don't have to do a whole nursery renovation right now. I did do a little bit of reno off screen, just to kind of get Johnny's stuff all moved. I think I did that off screen. I can't remember now, but anyways, I moved Johnny's room to what was the spare, like, creativity room, moved that stuff down to the base, the garage, and the other room that will eventually become the other kids' room I got all ready for them. We also have today that little Jill here will be becoming a teenager, so we're going to need to throw a birthday party tonight. All right, let me get that. Yeah, see, this is what I did. I made Johnny's room is over here because he's in college right now, and when he comes back to visit, he doesn't really need a big room. I feel like his parents definitely talked with him, and he was like, no, it's fine. You can move my stuff in because once I get out of college, I'll hopefully be moving out with Ophelia pretty quick, yada yada. So his stuff is in here. This stuff is going to be for the baby once they become a toddler, because when they're a baby, they'll be down in the nursery. And I'm betting that there will be another kid born. I'll probably let them have another kid after this. I'll give them 4. But, yeah. Well, as long as they want. But yeah, we're going to see. We've got, let's see here, 3 more days left with them. So yeah, we're definitely going to get on to the Grunts. And then Jenny, when you get up, you're going to go use the restroom and eat something. So go use the restroom, change into maternity, get leftovers. Paul, when you're done in the shower, you can kind of do whatever. You want a cleaning skill point, so let's have you study cleaning. And Jill, I've already got her queued up to eat afterwards. But yeah, I think I also in here I put, so they've got the 2 painting easels. I also put a pottery wheel and an exercise bike, and then I did give them a car, which actually I'm gonna have you go and get an alarm installed. Yes, it's not that I don't trust, but it's, I mean, Gordon King exists. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of get them all situated. Yeah, and then this is the little nursery over here that the kid will be in while they're a baby. It's just a simple little one. I feel like when the kid is a baby, they want to have them right here. When they become a toddler, they can go upstairs. So yeah. And then I feel like this little creativity room, because I'm pretty sure that Jenny's hobby is art. I don't know if it says, it doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure that it's art. So I feel like this is her little hobby room. It used to be upstairs, but now they're like, you know, we gotta move some stuff around for the new kid, and she can do her stuff down here. She doesn't mind. So Jill, you already did your homework. You want to play a video game, play a computer game, make a friend, and get an A+. I will have you play My Sims on here. For making a friend, I want her, she's friends with Desdemona, Beatrice Monty, and Alexander Goth. I want her to make friends with Buck, because Buck needs friends. So we'll work on that friendship. She's also friends with her dad. She's not quite friends with her mom. We also want to work on that, because I want them being friends. Who are Jenny's friends? So Jenny's only friend right now is her husband. We gotta work on that. Yeah, Buck does need friends, because Buck is going to need friends, because pretty soon both of his brothers are going to go off to college, and he's going to be alone with his dad. Which I feel a little bad for, but you know what? That's how it is. We're gonna see how that goes. Because unfortunately, the general, I don't see him as the most loving and maternal or paternal person. We'll see though. Okay, so Paul, well, why don't you join your daughter, because you do want to play a video game. Anyways, so, and then Jenny, why don't you clean these up? And then you can take a bubble bath, because you need a little bit of hygiene, but also it'll relax you. Get a nice relaxing bubble bath while you still can get in and out of the tub. Jill should be going to, yeah, she goes to school today. So what my plan is that tonight, Paul, what time do you get home? He gets home at 4, so at 4 o'clock, he will, or Jenny will, depending on whoever, they will call and invite over people. I'll also probably transport some people, and they'll have like a family, mostly, birthday party. It'll be family and then Jill's friends, including Buck. And she'll age up to a teen, and that'll be, you know, her birthday party. That'll be fun. I don't know if I showed this, but I did kind of make over her room as well. So she's now got a nice double bed. It's still kind of pink and girly because I feel like that's kind of her style, but she's now got her own computer. Woot woot. She's got a little reading area, dresser, you know, all the stuff. So it's still kind of girly because I feel like Jill is a very girly sim, but it's a little more mature. Jenny, what would you like to do? You want to get a pottery skill, so let's have you make a plate. She also wants to get logic level 3, and then she wants to make some friends, have the baby, I'm sure at this point. She's pretty far along, I think, so she probably at this point is like, I am so ready for this kid to be out. Let's just make one of these. Yes, arts and crafts is her hobby. Paul's, I know, is nature. And then Jill, I don't know what hers is. We'll have to find out what hers is eventually. Because I don't remember. I did look it up at one point. Let's see. Traits, Jill, hobbies. Film and literature is hers. So, yeah. We'll have to look into having her do some reading or watching some TV, like some movies and stuff eventually. But, yeah. So they're off to work and school. Jenny's just gonna kind of have the run of the house today. She's mostly just gonna be, again, taking care of her needs as usual. And that's kind of it. We'll sell that. So yeah, her day's gonna be probably pretty boring. I'm probably gonna speed through a lot of it because she's just going to be taking care of her needs for a lot of the day because that's what you have to do with pregnant Sims. She got another mechanical skill. How many skills does she need? So she's got all that she needs to get promoted. She's got all the friends she needs to get promoted. So when she goes back to work, she'll probably get promoted, which would be great because, again, well, now they're not really, because Paul, I guess, his job is now full-time, which was not what I meant to do, but whatever. That's just how it happened, so I'm just gonna let it be for now. But I believe, yeah, Jenny makes more money, so like she is the one bringing in majority of the bill, the family funds. So her getting promoted would be advantageous for the family. so we will try and get her promoted. Plus, I feel like she would want that. So we'll have her pay the bills, and then she's probably going to go to sleep because she's getting tired again. Thank you, Lucy Hamby. Okay, pay all bills, and then go sleep in pajamas. Actually, before you go sleep in pajamas, let's turn that off. And answer the phone, apparently. And there's Jan Tillerman. She's not stealing our newspaper, she's just reading it. Which is wonderful, because we get tired of people stealing the newspaper. Jenny is Paul. No, Gonreal. Unfortunately, he is at work right now, so... yeah. When she gets up, take care of her needs. Oh, here comes baby. Let's see, boy or girl, boy or girl. A new family member has been born. We're gonna give the last name Smith. Oh, they're a little green baby. So just like Johnny, they got the green skin. Jill might be their only child that looks human. She's only one of Paul's kids so far that doesn't have green skin. Is this a little girl or a little boy? Oh, it has a little blonde. Oh, they're very alien features. It's a little baby boy. So we've got Johnny, Jill, and Jason. Ah, but we have Jason Larson. So let's do another name. Jackson Smith. Let's go with that. We like that. Okay, so Jenny, you're gonna cuddle, you're gonna play with him, and then you're going to feed him a bottle and put him in the crib. Then after that, you will go take care of your needs. But yeah, oh, little baby Jackson. So cute. And now she's rolled the one to have 10 kids. Okay, you're not going to have 10, Jenny, but I might let you have 4. He also rolled the one to have 10 kids. You guys aren't having 10 kids. That's not happening in any of my saves. So try again, but you know what? I'll let you have 4, which is more than a lot of other families, because usually I only do 3, because too many Sims in one household is hard. And then Jill, you'll go talk with your little friend for now. Paul is home. He needs to use the restroom when he gets home. And then we'll have him hold Jackson. Little baby Jackson. And then we'll have him throw that party. How's Jill doing with her little friend over here? Seems like they're getting along. That's good. Actually, why don't you, Jenny, since you're able to, we'll have you throw party, birthday party. And who all shall we invite? Well, let's first start with, we'll invite Johnny, we'll Ophelia, of course, Vidkin, Laszlo, Pascal. Might as well invite the sisters as well. And she does not know Buck, so I will have to teleport Buck over. Anyone that doesn't show up, I will just teleport. Some of your party guests might be missing. That's fine. I will just, like I said, teleport them. So let's start with teleporting Buck, because we know that he was not there. Let's see here. We want the Grunts. Where are the grunts? Grunts, we are going to teleport over Buck. Trying to figure out where we can also do the cake. Let's put this cake down. We'll just move for right now this chair. And put birthday cake right there. Let's have you come talk with Buck. Where are the rest of my guests? Okay, here come the brothers and Ophelia, and that's all that showed. Oh, Johnny's here too. So 2 of the brothers, Laszlo and Vidkin, showed up. Okay. We're just going to teleport over everyone else. So, let's see here. Where are they? We want the Curious Brothers. We want Pascal over here. We want to teleport over Stella as well, because that's her cousin. She's a she's a toddler, so I didn't want her. Well, they'll take her home. We want from the singles household Lola and Chloe. And I think that's everyone. Yeah. Okay. For some reason I thought that Stella was a child, but I guess not. Anyways, what we'll do is we'll have Paul, you're gonna put Jackson down, and then you're gonna go, how about talk to Johnny? Jenny, let's have you go talk to Ophelia, Jill, go talk to Buck, and then we'll do the cake. Because I do want them to talk to people, kind of get the score up, and then we'll have the actual birthday party, and then we'll have them, of course, talk with people some more. The one disadvantage of this house is that these little things that look so cool kind of get in the way. Alright, Jenny, go blow out the candles. Or Jill, not Jenny. Oops. I got their names wrong. And then, since that's his niece, why don't you go give her a family kiss? Say hi to her. Jenny, don't go to sleep. I know you guys are all all tired, but like, yeah, we're having this party. Your daughter is becoming a teenager. This is an important moment, which I also would like to get a picture of, so let me get everything into position. Just take a picture. She's growing up. Aww. And then she will age up, and we already know she's going to be a popularity sim because she's a popularity token. So I didn't have to calculate her or anything. Because if they have tokens, I'm just going with the tokens. The rest of them I am going to use a calculator for. So she's popularity. She likes creative, good at cleaning. She doesn't like poor. I'm just gonna leave that. Why not? I'm not going to age up anyone. But I am going to go then have Jenny. No, you're not going to go to sleep. You're going to go talk with your brother. Paul, why don't you talk with one of your other kids? Jill, you're going to get some cake, and then we'll plan her outfit as well. Paul, talk with Chloe. So, Jill, talk with your uncle. I just want to try and get this so that it's a good time for the birthday party, you know. Oh, it looks like Jackson needs something, so you're gonna go change Jackson's diaper, feed. I'm gonna take care of him. And then after that, cuddle him, play with him, feed him a bottle, and put him to bed. And then I will let you go to sleep. Paul, after you get done talking to her, I'll also put you to bed. Go talk to Vidkin next. I want her to kind of know all of her uncles and stuff as well. Because I feel like she doesn't know her family very well, and I feel like she should. I know she is very tired, but yeah. People should probably, you know, we've got an hour and a half basically left. Johnny, you are late to the party, sir. Same thing with Ophelia. I wonder why they were late. Were you guys doing something when I wasn't looking? It's possible. I mean, this is their first kind of time away from college, so. Talk with your brother a little bit. And then you can talk with your future sister-in-law. Oh, she is so very tired. Okay, so we've got an hour left in the party. I am going to change appearance and then gussy up. I'll also change her outfit, but I'm going to edit Jill just a little bit, and then I'm going to send her to bed because she is, like, so tired. I know that the party's not over, but, like, she got to go to bed. We've got an hour left. Hopefully the guests can entertain themselves for an hour. For her hair, I'm going to leave it for now. I think that that's fine. Makeup, I am going to add some eyelashes on her. And I feel like she definitely would do some eyeshadow now that she's old enough. And then some lipstick. Maybe not that lipstick. I don't know. I feel like she would have a light lipstick. Something like... yeah, like that. And then, I don't know. For blush... yeah, like a light blush. Well, maybe she wouldn't do blush quite yet. I don't want to, like, overdo her makeup because she's still young, so I feel like she wouldn't have anything too much. Maybe this. Yeah. Yeah, so she's got some makeup because, you know, she's a teenage girl. She's going to want to wear makeup. So, okay. I guess we'll just have to entertain themselves for the next 30 minutes. Yes, everyone had a good time. Awesome. I am very happy with that. We're going to save. Ooh, and when Jill gets up, she's going to need to do her homework because she didn't do it. because they had the party, but that's fine. So Jill is now a teen. I'm just going to write that down on my thing so I don't forget. Teen, popularity. And when she gets up, she is going to need to take care of her needs. Paul wants her to get a scholarship. I think Jenny does too. They both want her to get a scholarship. I'm going to lock that in. Oh, Paul, let's give you another want lock. Neither of you are having 10 kids. It's not happening. And Paul, why don't you just kind of clean up some of this? I know they have a maid, but I want some of this just kind of tidied up. And then you can kind of do whatever you want because your needs are good. Jenny, when you get up, you will need to take care of your needs and eat and stuff. Use, take shower, get leftovers. Jill. Oh, you need to go back to sleep, honey, because you got up to go to the bathroom. So let her sleep some more till it gets to be morning. And then when she gets up, she needs some fun. So I'll have her play My Sims, and then hopefully she'll have time to do her homework. I don't know, but we'll see. I'm gonna like speed this up just a little bit. The burnt omelets, you're just gonna have to go with that, sorry. Jenny. Oh, those two are okay. Well. You're still hungry. Go get some leftovers. And Paul, you don't have anything that you need. Why don't you go, because you want to, play a computer game? I see you, Buzz, and I know what you're... Are you about to fight him? Why are you here? No. Ask to leave. Why are you here, Buzz? Why did Buzz show up? Was that because Buck last night was... But Buck is already gone. He left already. Alright, Jill, you've got enough fun to at least do your homework. You can have some more fun after you finish it. After you finish your homework, you can have some more fun, honey. And Jenny is off to work. I also want your daughter to be an overachiever. Okay, she also wants to have a baby. I'm gonna lock in the other baby and these ones. I'm gonna keep these ones. And then Paul wants to learn lifetime happiness. Sure, why not? I'll go do that. Study lifelong happiness. He also still wants to have 10 kids. Paul, that is not happening. You've already got, well, technically he's got the girls, the twins. He's got Johnny, he's got 5 already. So he's gonna have, you know, oh, actually, you're gonna go take care of Jackson before you go do that. Because he has got a dirty diaper. Cuddle him. Play with him. Feed him another bottle. And then put him in his crib. have a snack before you go to school at least, honey, because you need to at least not be hungry. I need to fix their sleep cycles because their sleep cycles are all messed up as well. This keeps happening with my Sims having messed up sleep cycles. I mean, it makes sense for Jenny to have a messed up sleep cycle because she was just pregnant and that always happens, but the others, I don't know. Oh, we got the want to go to university, so I'm gonna lock that in for Jill. Because I do try and get all my Sims to go to university, and I try to make them all do well in university. That doesn't always happen, but I put my best effort in. Oh yeah, and she made friends with Buck. That's awesome. Did she make friends also with Dagmar? No, she didn't, but yeah. And her lifetime want right now is to become a general. I don't think that fits Jill. But I don't decide their lifetime wish until they become adults, so she's got a while. She also will get her secondary in college, so that might help determine as well. But for right now, she can have that. Maybe that's just a side thought. I don't think she'd want to, though, considering the only general she knows is Buzz, and I don't think they have a great relationship, considering he's tried to beat up her dad and his son kind of tries to beat up her brother, and yeah, so I don't know why she would want to be a general. Maybe she wants to be a good general. I say that like Buzz isn't a good general. Maybe he is. I think he's probably really good at his job. He's just not maybe a nice person. But yeah, Jill wants to throw a party, get a bronze badge in pottery, make a best friend, go to university. She brought home Tybalt. Now Tybalt's going to be quite a bit older than her. Oh, I also didn't do her outfit yet, so let's plan her everyday outfit. Well, actually, we want to do all of her outfits. So gussy up, buy clothes. How do I do it? Wait, sorry, just a second. I'm trying to remember how I do this. Buy clothes, everything. That's right. And then, I mean, I guess we'll talk with Tybalt. So, I did get some new stuff too. I think for Jill, I wanted to do one of these dresses. I feel like maybe this yellow dress on her, maybe not. Maybe. The red's kind of nice. Maybe we'll do this one and then we'll do the leggings. Because I should have the set of leggings that goes with it. I think. Maybe I didn't download the leggings that go with it. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, well then, nix that idea. Why don't we just then get the dress? Or we could do one of these dresses. These are also cute. I do want to get her something that is definitely Strange Town summery, you know, kind of look. Ooh, that's The outfit she has actually isn't that bad either. For her everyday. I kind of want to do one of these. I think I'll do... Decisions, decisions, decisions. I know what I'll do. Okay. I'm not going to put her in a dress. I'm going to give her jeans and then... Did I not download that top? Maybe I didn't. Okay, reverse that. We are going to go back to that. We're just going to do this. All of that. Okay. And then swimsuit. Let's give her this one. Formal wear. Oh, where is that? Here it is. We'll do this. Sleepwear. What does she have right now for sleepwear? Oh, that one's fine. I don't care. Workout outfit is fine. And then undies are fine. And then what she was wearing earlier, that one's fine. So then change into everything. And then it doesn't say that she wants to necessarily, I mean, she doesn't have any interest in spending time with Tybalt, so we're just going to have her take care of her needs. She's basically kind of going to ignore him. I don't know why she brought him over. She has, like, no friends. I mean, she wants to make a best friend, but other than that, she has no interest in talking with Tybalt at all. And considering Tybalt is Tybalt is quite a bit older than her because, like, he's going to be going to college this round. But also, I just don't see Tybalt as the most friendly of people, so I don't know. Oh, and Jenny, yay! Jenny is level 4. She's an intern. She got her MD license, that means. Jenny, level 4, intern. Woot woot. So, she got a promotion, all that stuff. I do also want to start. I am going to have Jenny bank. I am going to have her deposit most of what she got today for her bonus. And I want her to start a savings account just because I feel like she would have a savings account and stuff. She'd be a responsible sim. Alright, and then after that, Jill, you'll play some My Sims to get your fun up, and then you're going to do your homework. I'm going to try and keep her up as long as possible so that her sleep cycle gets a little more accurate, hopefully. Jenny, you also need some food. So we'll just take care of all the needs. And Jenny, you have work tomorrow at 9 a.m. Of course, we won't be playing tomorrow for them because that'll be when the time changes over and we go to the Grunts, which you guys will see. I love the look of the house that was made for them. It is literally barracks. It is funny. It works for them, though. I do need to remember, though, to make sure that the stove is correct because, yeah. They had oh, no, you're not going to bed. Take a shower. You're not going to bed right now, Jenny. You need to be up to fix your sleep cycle as well. What does she need skill-wise? She needs a logic and cleaning. So after her shower, just to keep her up, I'm going to have her study cleaning. I feel bad I'm forcing her to do stuff, but I'm like, you have to stay up because you need to fix your sleep cycle. Falls is just as bad, but again, we're trying to keep everyone up as long as possible so that I'm fixing their sleep cycle before I rotate out of them. Before the rotation ends, I mean. Go answer the phone, honey. Is Jenny able to? No, probably not right now. But you, after that, can go and call some of your little friends. So why don't you call and talk to Buck? Just talk to him for a little while. And then you can call the others as well. So that we get her social up. Oh, and she made a best friend. Oh, she's best friends with Buck. That's sweet. She also wants 2 best friends, so we'll just keep working on that. Paul, I'm gonna have to send him to sleep. He's so tired. And then after she's done talking, I will also send her to bed because she is also super tired. Actually, Paul, you're gonna have to get up because Jackson needs his diaper changed. Jenny, call Alex next, and we'll just go down the row. No, she just made another best friend. Jill, you are a very popular girl. Cuddle, play with, feed bottle, put him back in crib, and go back to bed yourself. Jenny also needs to have some fun, so we'll have her do a little more painting before she goes to bed. Actually, we're just gonna send you to sleep instead. She's just so tired. It's 8 o'clock. It's a decent time for them all to be going to bed. Wake up and go to bed. Alright. And we'll save. Wait, why are you... Jill, go back to... this girl. Okay, after we finish saving, I will send her back to bed. I don't know why is she trying to go to the hammock again? No, sleep in your pajamas in your bed. You have a nice double bed now. I'm gonna get rid of that hammock if they keep going to the hammock to sleep. Seriously. I'm just gonna delete it. Is Tybalt still? Yeah, Tybalt's still here. Tybalt, go home. Jackson's birthday is a day away, so next time we play them, he will age into a toddler. Right. Paul is up at 1 in the morning. Well, not a whole lot I can do about that, I guess. I think I need to download the Elder Sleep Through the Night mod for... I don't think I have that on here. That might be why he's doing this. Yeah, just play a computer game for now, I guess. And then Jill will have to look and see what scholarships she could get once she gets up. I'll have her look at that and we'll kind of decide. Since both of her parents want her to get a scholarship, I'll kind of see what ones she could qualify for. She probably should qualify for at least the scholars grant already because she's got, I think, an A. Yeah, she's got an A+, so she should be getting that one at least. So when she gets up, we'll have her take care of her needs, and then she will apply for scholarships, and then she will eat. Change the baby's diaper. Cuddle. Play with. Feed bottle. Alright, and then once we see with Jill's scholarship situation, then we're going to go for the day because it is 6 o'clock. And it's the beginning of second summer. Okay, so yeah, she got the SimCity Scholar Grant already. Alright. Alright, so we're going to save, and then we're going to go the Grunts. And this round, we probably won't today send off both of them, but I think we might be able to send off Tank to college. And then Rip will be going at the very end of the round. And then poor Buck will be by himself. So, let's first double check with these stoves, because yeah, I think that these are the stoves that, no, they're not. Okay, these aren't the ones that get the cafeteria workers. Okay, good. So, and you go away. So we visitor controller, this one, yes. Band matchmaker. And everyone right now is at school or work, because when I dumped them down in here, it was a Monday morning, so. So the general wants to play with Buck. He wants Tank to be an overachiever and Rip to be an overachiever. So I'm going to lock those two in instead. Tank wants to go to college. He wants to be friends with Nervous. Interesting. Rip wants to go to college, get a creativity skill point, have his first kiss, all that good stuff. I do think I got him. Yeah. So I have up here. So let me just show you guys this place. So again, I did not make this. This was by Hekana Worm, I think it's pronounced. Again, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. But you know, they've got a watchtower up here. They've got all of this stuff. They've got, you know, they've got a little, you know, helicopter, the little running things. Up here, we've got, I feel like this is kind of the boys' little area. I feel like this is Rip's, you know, personal thing that he got. Easel. They've got a robot making station. Then down here, they've got the garage. They've got the boys' rooms. Notice the Tank has the biggest one. They've got the general's room and his office and all of that. They've got a workout area, showers. You know, I feel like these are old barracks that the general kind of moved everyone into when his wife died. And yeah, it's not really a home, but it's kind of like where they're living. All right, and then Buck wants to make friends with Pascal, make friends with Lola, play with Jill, and get a skill point. We'll lock in that skill point. It's all weird that he wants... Well, it's probably from because he just met them and he has a popularity token. So, we'll see. I mean, Pascal could be a good influence on him. So could Lola. They're both great people. The Tinkers are here to visit us, but no one's home, so... Oh well. We won't meet the Tinkers. Tank and Rip both have the day off from work because Rip, if you don't know, he works in the slacker career at the moment, and Tank, of course, has the paintball job. Tank brought home a friend. Coolio. Rip, when you get in here, you need to go use the bathroom, and you need to have some fun. And Tank, you need to... Tank doesn't anything he has to do, but he wants to become friends with the girl that he brought home. So let's have you talk with her. With Marissa. And Rip, he doesn't really want to do anything at the moment that's useful, but he needs some fun. So I will send him up to his easel to practice painting. All right. Ooh, what happened there? So then, he'll have some fun and stuff, and then the general gets home at 4, and Buck gets home at 3. I think they have a nanny. If they don't, the general's gonna have to get a nanny, because when he gets home from work, usually the boys will have been gone at work, so Buck will be home for an hour by himself, so we need a nanny for an hour. Hopefully he's nicer to this nanny than he was in my personal playthrough, because I did this, you know, mini Uberhood. I did a version of this in my personal playthrough, and he was so mean to the nanny. He got to the point where he wanted to get a cow plant to turn her into milk and drink that, and I'm just like, okay, sir, you're a bit much. Okay, they don't have a nanny, so I'm gonna have to hire one when he gets back. So when he gets back, he will call services. And Buck, where did you just put your homework? Oh, there it is. Okay. He wants to do his homework. How about... why don't you help Buck with homework? And Mortimer, yeah, that's right. Mortimer and Buck have kind of become friends. Sure, if you can bring home a friend. We're good with that. But, okay, Rip, I want you to help Buck with his homework. Buck's going out to greet the general, because Buck really likes his dad. Tank's trying to make friends. And then the general, like I said, you need to go and call services. It's very simple. Call services, and then you can talk with your friend that you brought home. We need a nanny. Yeah, track schedule. And then friendly, socialize. And then Rip, now that you've helped him with his homework, why don't you do your homework? Buck, you need to have some fun, so let's have you go play with toys. And Rip, after you are done with your homework, you can go back to having fun with your painting. Tank, how is this? General Buzz's reputation is up, which is amazing, but okay. Tank, you and her don't seem to be getting along. Oh, yay, he became friends with her. So then I'm just going to say goodbye to her. And then Tank is going to go and do his homework. And then They don't really have any food. He'll serve dinner of mac and cheese, and hopefully... Well, actually, the phone is ringing. Let's have him go answer the phone. Hopefully, no one will burn down the kitchen. Actually, does anyone in here... I think Rip has... No, he doesn't have a cooking. You don't have a cooking. You have 2 cooking, so you're going to say goodbye to your friend and then make dinner. So, say goodbye, serve dinner, mac and cheese. No, the general isn't available to talk right now. What do you need? You need some fun as well, so why don't you go watch? And... Oh, who's this walking? Is that Crystal? I think that's... Well, that's Crystal, who I haven't... I still haven't gone and fixed her name yet. I need to do that. That was the other thing that I kind of... Whoop, forgot, was I need to change her name back to Crystal Vu at one point. Because that's who she is. She is Crystal Vu, not Brooke, whatever. And the phone's ringing again. Tank, go answer this. Rip, what are you doing? Rip needs some social. I'm going to have him call some people in. You're getting some fun in. Okay. Sure, Rip can talk. I think that, though, is the hobby person, so it's not going to give him any social. Go answer. No, we're not going to do that, but what we are going to do is we are going to call some Sims. He's going to call and talk to Johnny and Ophelia, because those are his only real friends. Buck, come eat. Actually, Buck's not really hungry, so I'm not going to have him come eat. And then... Buck actually just needs some fun and to sleep, so I'm going to let him get his fun up some more, and then I'm going to go send him to bed. Tank needs to eat, and then he needs to have some fun, needs to go take care of his needs. So we'll have him go take care of the needs, and then... I'll have him... I don't remember what his what is his hobby. I don't know what his hobby is. Let me look to see what everyone's hobby is. So, General Buzz's hobby is sports. Tank's hobby is science. Interesting. Rip's hobby is art. I already knew that. And Buck's is science as well. So we've got 2 science. Let's see. With Buck, what we could do is we could give him one of these little science things. Aren't the little ants, I think, science? Let me look and see. Wait, where is it? What do these give? These give environment 2. Doesn't say anything about giving science. I'm going to give this to him, though. Because I don't remember what else gives science for kids. And then I'm also going to have the general make a few things to have in the fridge. Alright, Rip, after you get done with that, you're going to take care of your needs, take a shower, and then go to bed. Buck, you are very tired. You need to go to bed. Tank, you're going to play around on the computer, and then you're going to go to bed too. And then the general. I feel like Buzz has some very strict rules, though, with how much time the boys can spend on, like, the computer and stuff. I feel like Tank gets a little bit more because he's got really high grades, and, you know, he's going into the job that his dad is very proud of, blah, blah, blah. Rip, Usually doesn't get as much because Rip is constantly arguing with his dad. Like, him and his dad have -9 relationship, -20 with Tank. He's friends with Buck, he's friends with Johnny. He's close to friends with Ophelia. Yeah. Alright, and then the general, let's have you go take care of your needs. He needs to have some fun as well. His is sports, so we'll have him watch some sports. Two more days before Tank and Buck both age up. Tank going to college, Buck becoming a teenager. Rip has 6 more days. So Rip will... Oh, maybe Rip wasn't supposed... Well, he's going to go with this group anyway. Even if he's a little under the age that he's supposed to be to go, I'm just going to have him. Because I can do that. I feel like Rip also would be someone that tries to like graduate early so that he can leave his dad's house. Not because he's necessarily likes being a student, but because he's like, I want to get out of here. I think he feels a little guilty about the fact that Buck will be left alone with his dad, but I feel like Tank's also, not Tank, but Rip's also just like, I need to get out of here because I can't stand it. And then Tank's just going to college so that he can get, you know, the education so he can become a general. So, yeah. He knows what he wants to do. Okay. When he gets up, get leftovers. You change it every day. Get leftovers, and then you need to have some fun. Probably watch some TV. Buck, when you get up, you also need to take care of your needs. He's not super hungry, but we'll get him a snack just to make sure. And then when you get up, your needs are pretty good, so you want to get a skill point. Let's have you get a cleaning skill point since you don't have that. Tank's up. Tank wants to age up well. I should have Tank also, once he eats, I think he's going to apply for some scholarships, see what he can get. Why aren't you studying cleaning like I told you to, General? Buzz, go do what I told you. Buck, gonna go make his bed. He also needs some social, but it's pretty early in the morning, so the people he can socialize with are his brothers. So we'll have him go sit here and then he can talk to them maybe. Get some cereal. They're going to be all headed off to school soon enough. Alright. He'll look at scholarships, I guess, when he gets home. Ooh, he's low on fun. Rip was really low on fun, but whatever. It's just gonna have to be that way. He's gonna have to come home and get some fun. Oh, and because they've got all this energy saving stuff, because they've got like the solar panels and all that, they get reimbursed for that. So that's nice. Rip got $200, so we'll put that into his bank account when he gets home. I need this to be a hacked computer for the boys. Alright, so he will bank online. Where is it? Bank online, deposit 200. Tank, why don't you go answer that phone? Then after your brother's done with his stuff, you can do your stuff. And then you need some fun. I'm actually gonna have him watch TV in there. Or actually, he'll watch TV in here, and you will go here and apply for scholarships. And then you'll do your homework. Because you want to do your homework, and you need to do your homework. And then he needs to get some fun as well, so we'll get that next. No, he won't, actually. He will go to work. I forgot that they both have work today. Oopsie daisy. Well, apply for scholarships and then... Okay, so he got the Sim City Scholar Grant. So he got one scholarship at least. Alright, Buck, you need some fun. They all need fun. Who's this? Oh, that's Kaylin. Okay. You're gonna go watch TV. I'm gonna let you go watch TV. And then when Buzz gets home, he needs to take care of some needs. Okay. He wants to bring her home? Sure. You can bring her home from work, I guess. And then after that, you can go chat. Hello, welcome. We're playing the Grunts right now. They all are needing fun right now. The boys are at work and they are needing fun desperately, but unfortunately right now they are at work. Here they come. You need fun. And, oh, Rip, he got highest in the career, in his career for Slacker. Good for him. And then Tank got to level 2. Awesome. Although Tank, I believe, will be leaving, yeah, tomorrow. So unless he gets promotion tomorrow, yeah. Oh well. That's fine though. And then I'm gonna have Rip and Tank watch some TV together. And then Buck, you've gotten enough fun. Go do your homework. And then you can play with your toys and get some more fun up. How is this going? They became friends. Okay, so then we'll say goodbye to her. And then recycle that. Buzz, what do you need? You need a shower. Go take a shower. And other than that, he doesn't really need anything. The boys just need to get their fun up so that they can... Well, Tank's gotten his up, I think, enough. He can go take care of his homework and stuff. And then get some leftovers. And Rip, you still need some more fun. And then you can go do your homework and go to bed. Maybe I'll try and get him some more fun afterwards. Okay, so his brother's sitting on his homework, basically. Tank, you rude boy. Alright, Rip, go do your homework. You go eat, you go do this. Alright, General, you need some food. And then to bed. Buck, what do you need? Buck needs to take care of his needs. And then go to bed, because he's, yeah. He still wants to become friends with Lola. I'm gonna lock that in because he keeps wanting that, so why not? If after you finish, you'll just watch this movie. I'm also going to have the General, before he goes to bed, actually, he's gonna hire a maid. Because, like, these boys don't clean up after themselves. So I'm just watching them and it's like they've got dishes all over the place. There are flies. It's just like it's a mess here. But then I'm not even surprised because it's like you've got 4 guys living here and I don't find them to be the most responsible. And Buzz, yeah, you've got that all queued up. Okay. Yeah, I did not do this renovation. Someone else did, but I like it because I feel like it makes sense that after his wife divorced him and then passed, that Buzz would buy this like abandoned barracks, you know, military base and raise the boys here. Because I always got the feeling that he's not very paternal, maternal, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah. I do like this one though because it fits his personality a lot. Also because I can so see him doing this. Yeah. So tomorrow Buck becomes a teenager and Tank goes off to college. So we'll send Tank off once he gets back from school because he won't be able to go to work because he doesn't work tomorrow. And then we'll have we'll just have Buck. I don't feel like the General would have a birthday party, unlike with Jill, who we just threw a birthday party. I think Buck maybe will invite Jill over for his birthday, but I don't think that they'd have a big celebration because I just don't see Buzz putting that effort in. But then again, maybe like Rip would put the effort in for his brother because Rip and Buck are pretty close. I think that maybe we'll have a little party with a few of Buck's friends, but it's not going to be anything too big because I feel like this was put together by Rip and not by Buzz. There is a TV on us somewhere that is playing the weather, so whatever. We'll figure out which one it is, and is it this one? No, it's this one. Turn off. We'll have, when he gets up, the General turn that off. He'll go, turn that off. I'm gonna pause so I can get all of this. Okay. Use, take shower, make bed. Some of them will be going to college this round. Tank will be going this round. Rip will be at the very end of this round. He'll be going. Johnny and Ophelia already went to college. The Fab Four from Pleasant View went to college. And then Mercutio and Tybalt will be going this round. Next round will be Juliet, Hermia, Miranda, Romeo, and from Blue Water Village, Melody Tinker. So this round, though, we've got a lot of people in college. So most of my Sims do end up going to college because they just do. Which college they go to kind of depends. Unless they've got failing grades, then they don't go to college. Otherwise, they go to college, and how they do in college, I try to make sure that they all do well in college, but that doesn't always happen. Yeah, how they do in college is kind of up to, you know, them. Rip, why are you not fine? Why are you not going to the bathroom? How am I planning to do? So what I do is for college rotations, I play the rotation of college all at once. The 4 years all at once at the end of each round. And then for the next round, they stay in the bin, basically. And then they go back to wherever they, you know, most of them will go back to their hometown. Some of them may not. It just kind of depends on each sim. But that's kind of what we're doing there. I just do them at the end of rounds. And it doesn't work into the weekend seasons, but that's the only way I've really figured out how to do that. It's not a perfect system, but it's the best system that I've found for college. I do prefer, though, to send them all to college because that way they don't get the sad little thing of they didn't get to go to college. And also because I at one point had the education is good mod, so they can only get so high of a job depending on their education. I do not remember if I still have that mod. Let's see here. Because these flies are driving me nuts, I'm gonna have you just clean up a few of these things, Buzz. I know that I got them a maid and everything, but like, the flies are driving me nuts. These boys are messy. Note that the only one that made his own bed without being told is Buck. Just want to point that one out. Yeah, I have the drama professor fix already. That one I installed. I also have shorter college because the college normally is like a lot. So I have Saijon's shorter college terms and stuff because I don't want college to go on forever and ever. So yeah. Buzz, you can do whatever you want. Tank. Rip, ooh, Rip needs some fun. Let's have you go play Sims 3. School bus is going to be here, though, any minute. He's not going to be able to. Oh, well. And Buck, you're going to go as well. Alright. All of the boys are off to school. General has a little while before. And yeah. And then when he gets home, I'm going to send Tank off to college. And we will have Rip put together a small birthday party for Buck. Because I feel like, again, the General's not really going to put anything together. Yeah, Saijon makes a lot of mods, or made, I think they still are, mods for The Sims 2. There are a lot of them. I use quite a few of theirs. I at one point should probably like put in a description my mods list. I'd have to go through because I don't remember all of the mods that I have. So Tank, we're going to have you apply for any more scholarships and then move to college. Rip, I am going to have you go and play Sims 3 on your dad's computer, which normally you wouldn't do, but this is a desperate time. Blah, blah, blah. So is he going to get any more scholarships? He does not have any more scholarships. Okay. So he only has the one scholarship. That is fine. And then he's going to head off. He is now starting college life. And then Rip. Once Buck gets home, we will throw a birthday party. Wait, can he even do that? Does he have work today? Darn it, he has work today. Okay. Buck is going to maybe throw his own birthday party. This is kind of sad. He's also going to get some fun because, man, his fun is low. Why is his fun so low? I thought that I got it up the other night before he did his homework. Oh, well. We'll have you go and play Sims 3. He brought home a friend. Well, he's gonna have to get his fun up before we can deal with friend. All cap, that's fine. Go get your fun up and then we can throw a birthday party. Yeah, I have, you know, certain families I feel like have a lot of different games. It just kind of depends on the family. I know that Jill got, well, Paul got for Jill the My Sims, because I feel like she would definitely be a My Sims girly. No, let's not bring her home today. Buzz, you need to eat something, so go get leftovers. Okay, Buck, you've gotten enough fun. Why don't you... Oh, he can't throw a party. Okay. Okay, well, I guess Buck is not going to have a birthday party. Darn it. Well... Pooh. You know, he's not going to have a birthday party, but I can teleport over maybe some Sims and he can blow out the candles. I don't know. Poor Buck. I was hoping that Rip could throw him a birthday party, but, like, Rip's at work. I told you to go get food. Go get food. You know what, Buck? Say goodbye to Hal. I'm not going to do the birthday party thing. It was a nice idea, but it's not going to happen. Say goodbye. And then you can play Sims 3 on there. The parties can be difficult. I have found that I can usually get them to be decent ones as long as you talk to the people that you invited and stuff. But parties, yeah, parties can be a little bit of a pain to navigate sometimes. Anyways, let's have you tell him goodbye. Take care of your needs. Buck, oh, you need to take care of your needs as well. And he wants some skill points. He wants to be friends with Lola. I'll have him call Lola, I guess. And then Buzz, go have a snack because you're not super hungry, but you're a little peckish. Well, it's going to be like, why is this small child calling me? I don't have the age up at 6. You might be wondering why he hasn't aged up. So mine age up at midnight. So, but with Buck, I am going to just age him up now. I'm going to give him his sad little birthday cake by himself with him and his dad. Blow out candles. At least get a picture of this. Let's get this. Oh, poor Buck. And just because I just did Jill's and she had this big party with all the family and friends, and then Buck, it's his dad and that's it. Oh well. And he also has a popularity token, so he will also be a popularity sim. So I don't have to do any kind of like stuff. No, he's not gonna bring... I do not think that bringing Puck would be a good idea, because I don't think the general would like Puck. Okay, I'm gonna change this to blonde. Logic, he doesn't like formal wear. He doesn't like sneaky sims. We'll just go with that. And then we're not gonna age up any of them. I am going to... do his outfits. And Rip, once you are done doing that, you are going to take care of your needs and go to bed. And Buzz, you can do whatever you want for right now. Okay, so let's give him, I'm going to do that hair on him. And then I'm just going to give him some slight eyelashes. And what should we do for an outfit? Oh no, I don't want to play. That's fine. That one's fine. That one's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But I do want to change your everyday. So, by everyday. And then you can go to bed. For everyday, I think I have perfect little outfit for him. So I want that with these pants. Is this outfit gonna work? Yeah. Okay. And then you're gonna go and you're gonna sleep in pajamas. I might as well have you grab a piece of cake. And then go to bed. Rip, you're gonna do all that and go to bed. He also wants to be friends with Puck. I'm gonna give him another want lock so that he can have both of those. Then you want the Will Wright Genius Grant and the Kim Prize for Hygiene. Okay, we'll, you know what? I'm going to let you lock those in. And we are at time, so I am going to save, and we are going to finish them up next week. We will also be starting on AJ Loner next week, probably. AJ is probably going to be a really quick one. So we might be able to go back to one family per stream instead of half and half, but we'll always, you know, that always is subject to change. We never know. So it was good to see you all. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and thank you for coming by. Have a good week. Bye-bye.